In today's video, we're going to build an automated lead follow-up workflow in GoHighLevel using their AI workflow builder. And I just really want to show you how simple and fast it can actually be. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you've ever had leads come in and thought, I know I should be following up better, but I don't even know where to start, you're exactly who this video is for. Most people don't lose leads because their offer is bad. They lose leads because follow-up feels messy, awkward, or just easy to forget. You get busy, you mean to respond later, and by the time you do, the lead has already moved on. This video is about removing that friction, not by adding more work, but by letting GoHighLevel handle the follow-up for you. So we're going to walk through how the AI workflow builder works, what makes it different from manual automations, and what kind of follow-up workflows you can realistically build in just a few minutes. I'm going to take you step by step through the whole thing. So let's get into it. So let's start off with the basics. What GoHighLevel workflows even are. A workflow in GoHighLevel is an automated sequence that runs when something specific happens. That could be a new lead being added, a form being submitted, or someone booking a call. Instead of you manually deciding when to send messages or remember to check back in, the workflow does all of that for you. It essentially follows a set of rules that you define and runs consistently in the background. The goal of a workflow is not to replace a human conversation, it's to make sure the conversation actually starts and doesn't fall through the cracks. For lead follow-ups, this matters more than almost anything else. Speed and consistency are what keep leads warm. Now, what the AI workflow builder actually does. So the AI workflow builder changes how workflows are created. Instead of manually selecting triggers, actions, wait steps, and conditions, you start by describing what you want to happen. You explain the outcome in very simple language. For example, you might want new leads to receive a message right away, followed by a second message if they don't respond. So instead of building that logic piece by piece, you essentially tell the AI what you want, and then you let the AI generate the workflow and structure for you. It creates the trigger, the action, the timing, and the basic logic. It's really, really helpful and makes everything faster. And now why this actually matters for leads. So follow-ups is one of those things everyone knows they should do better, but very few people actually do it consistently. Manual follow-ups rely on memory, discipline, and timing, but automation removes all three of those problems. The AI workflow builder lowers the barrier even further. So you don't need to understand automation logic before you start. You can build something functional first, then learn how it works as you go. That's a really big shift, especially for people who've avoided workflows because it felt like a bit too technical. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into how to actually get this set up. So what we're going to go ahead and do is build a simple but effective automated lead follow-up workflow. First off, if you don't have a GoHighLevel account, you can go ahead and use our exclusive link down below. This link is going to get you access to an extended 30-day free trial. Usually the free trial is only 2 weeks, but this is giving you double that and making it 30 days. So again, you can follow along absolutely for free by using our link down below. Okay, so what you're going to do is click 30-day extended free trial. You're going to enter in your name, your company name, your email address, and phone number. And then when you go to step 2, you will have to go ahead and enter your credit card information, but you're not going to be charged until that 30 days is up. So just make sure you set an alarm for day 28 or 29 from whenever you go ahead and sign up, just in case you're not sure exactly which direction you're going to go yet. Once you are in GoHighLevel, I'm going to give you a quick little tour. We've got the launch pad right here, but that's just basically when you sign up, go ahead and connecting everything. Then you got your dashboard. So this is opportunity status, opportunity value, where people are in the funnel, stage distribution, lead source report, Google Analytics. This is kind of like a snapshot of where your business is at. Then we've got conversations. So you can see all of your inboxes in one place, calendars, so appointment schedules. I want to show you all of this because all of these can connect in workflows, which is really, really powerful. Then you've got contacts. You've got literally all of your contacts in here. So you can create smart lists, bulk actions, but this way you can see everybody in here and you can see notes and everything like that, where they are in the pipeline, everything that they've had. So you can see it was created, moved, etc. Then we've got opportunities. So this is kind of like your CRM section where you can see where everybody is in the process. You can have multiple different pipelines. And then this is where your payments are. So you can set up payment links, subscription, stuff like that. AI agents, which I'm not going to go into because it's a whole other video. Then we've got marketing, automation, sites, which is where your websites and your funnels and blog and everything in between, client portal. And we've got memberships and then other things like media, storage, reputation, and reporting. We're going to go ahead and go to automation. Then we're going to go ahead and click create workflow, and we're going to go to build using AI. One thing I do want to mention too is if you click select templates, they have so many in here. So if you want to start with AI, you can 1000% do that, but they also do have a ton of amazing templates in there as well. And then you of course can start from scratch, but we're going to go ahead and build using AI. Okay, so I said create an automated lead follow-up workflow. The workflow should start when a new lead is added to the system from any source, including forms, funnels, or manual lead creation. As soon as the lead enters the system, send an initial follow-up. The message should acknowledge their interest in a friendly, professional way and let them know someone will be in touch. The tone should feel human, helpful, and calm, not salesy or aggressive. After sending the message, wait for a certain period of time to allow for a lead to respond. Then the wait period should give the lead space and not feel rushed. If the lead does not reply within that time, send a second follow-up message. This message should be short, polite, and simple check-in to reopen the conversation. If the lead replies at any point, the workflow should immediately stop so no further automated messages are sent. The goals of this workflow is to ensure that every new lead receives timely, respectful follow-up while avoiding duplicate or unnecessary messages once a real conversations begin. Use best practices for delays and reply detection so the workflow feels natural and does not overwhelm the lead. Okay, this is obviously very in-depth. You can put as little or as much in there as you would like. You can start it off simple if you want. You can go more complex. It really is up to you. And then you can kind of, again, work with the AI to structure it, edit it, whatever it may be. Okay, now we've got content created. So a new lead is added to the system. Send a welcome message. So hello, thank you for your interest. We're here to help. We'll be reaching out shortly. Then as you can see, if the lead does reply, then it will end the workflow. So then you can reach out organically. So as you can see, it's got contact reply. So if they reply, it will go ahead and end. But if they do not, again, another timeout will happen and then a follow-up will go ahead and go through. And then after that, I always recommend testing your workflow first. And then as soon as you are ready to go, you can go ahead and publish. If you wanted to add another trigger, so maybe a specific form created, right? You can go ahead and come in here. Form is, lead magnet 1, save trigger. So then you can have multiple triggers. Okay. So again, I wanted to show you how quick and easy it can be to use AI. You can do this with literally any type of workflow that you want. It could be text, it could be email, it can be adding a contact. It really can be anything and everything. And you can come in here and customize it. So if you wanted this to be 24 hours, but that felt like, too soon, maybe you want to do 2 days. Okay. And then you can save that action. So it's really nice that you can just come in here and customize it completely after the AI has done its job. So I just wanted to touch on some of the key features of the AI workflow builder. So one of the biggest features of the AI workflow builder is that it lets you describe the workflow in just normal language. You don't need to think in terms of triggers and conditions at the start. You just think of the terms of the outcome and the system handles the structure. Another important feature is that the AI generates the entire workflow layout for you. That includes what starts the workflow, what action happens next, how long the system waits, and when the workflow should stop. You can see everything visually once it's created, which just makes it so much easier to understand what's actually happening, especially for someone like myself. I'm such a visual learner and visual person that being able to see it outlined like that is so helpful. The AI workflow builder also helps reduce common mistakes because many manual workflows fail because someone forgets to add a stop condition or places actions in the wrong order, and the AI usually builds sensible defaults that prevent over follow-up and awkward automation. Another feature worth noting is that flexibility. So once the workflow is generated, you can edit every part of it. You can change messages, adjust timing, remove steps, or add even more actions. The AI just gives you that starting point, not a locked system. And finally, speed is such a major benefit. What used to take a long setup process can now be created in minutes. That makes it much more likely that follow-ups actually get implemented instead of staying on a to-do list. Now, let's touch on some of the pros and cons so you can decide if this is a good fit for you. So the biggest advantage of using the AI workflow builder is speed. You can create working automation automations without needing to understand every technical detail first. It also just makes workflows more approachable. Describing what you want is so much easier than building that logic from scratch. Automated follow-ups run consistently, which is going to improve response rate and save you so much time. The workflows are fully editable, so you're not locked into what the AI creates. Now for the cons. So you still need to review and adjust what the AI builds to make sure it actually matches your voice and your business. Also, automation can feel a bit intimidating at first, even with the AI assistance. If you create too many workflows without organization, things can get pretty messy over time. So again, none of these are make or break, just important things to note. Okay, now let's go ahead and touch on the price and different plan options. So again, just to help you decide if this is a good fit for you. So they've got a couple different options here. Again, once you click that link in the description, it'll bring you to this page. You can just scroll down. So we've got the starter plan, which is $97 a month. You get unlimited users and 3 business accounts. You get all of the features though. So you get the affiliate manager, ads reporting, audit logs, content AI, the websites, the workflows, funnels, and everything in between. Then we've got the unlimited plan, which is $297 a month. You get unlimited users and unlimited business accounts. So you get everything in the starter, but you get unlimited sub accounts, which is the main portion. You also get phone and email rebilling without markup. And lastly, we've got the agency pro plan, which is $497 a month. So you get unlimited users, unlimited business accounts, and unlimited SaaS accounts. You get everything in the unlimited plus, but you get SaaS mode, agent reporting, roll-up report scheduling, and so much more. If you're a solopreneur, you can go ahead and get started with the starter plan and go from there. Also, if you want to save 20%, you can go ahead and pay annually as well. Now, if you're collecting leads and not following up as consistently as you like, this is one of the easiest improvements you can make. You don't need complex automations to see results. A simple follow-up workflow like this can dramatically improve response rates. The AI workflow builder just makes it so much easier to start without feeling overwhelmed. You can build something functional first and improve it over time. Following up with leads doesn't need to feel awkward, stressful, or time-consuming. Most of the time, it just needs structure. Automations give you that structure so you can focus on real conversations instead of remembering to send messages. You don't have to build perfect systems from day one. You just need something that works and runs consistently. If you want to go ahead and check out GoHighLevel and get access to that extended 30-day free trial, make sure you use our link down below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content and tutorials just like this. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and of course, leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to helping you build smarter systems using AI and automation. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.